free agent. Adding for depth, bringing dudes in. Yeah, just bringing dudes in. And then you got goofy ass Chimera.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. Stay packing, baby. Man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, man.
Man, it
Shotty
worked in the
Daddy.
favor. It worked in our favor, bro.
For sure, for sure. What up, Shotty Daddy?
What's up, y'all, man? Good to see y'all on, bruh. Good that we doing this podcast today. I'm excited. We haven't had one in a while, so man, I'm excited.
Yeah, it ain't been since we had one last month, so we got to start at least doing them twice a month until the season start. That's when we was
Yep.
doing them every week. What up, Drex?
What up, man? Good seeing you, gentlemen, in less than 24 hours again. But
Yes, sir.
time worked out perfect for today with today's news. So hey, I'm ready to talk some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sharing it to these Packer groups. Shoot, but we could get it started, man. I know it came out today about the tush push. So man, shoot, y'all can start with it.
Go ahead,
Share
Cook
these.
Shot. I know you ready. You've been ready.
Man, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, this tush push stuff. Me personally, I didn't care whether it was banned or not banned. I didn't care. But the fact that we are taking the most heat is funny because Roger Goodell asked us to take the heat. He asked us to be at the forefront of this rule change because we had no owner. We're the only franchise in the NFL with no owner. So he asked us to take the brunt of that. And the whole time he wanted it banned more than anybody else. Roger Goodell. So like it's just funny just getting backlash from NFC North rival fans and Eagles fans and just a bunch of idiots who don't know what they're talking about because the Bears and the Vikings all voted
Yes.
for this to be banned, and this almost got banned because they needed 24 votes. They got 22, so that lets you know more than half of the league wants this play banned out of football. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna take it on the chin because we're Green Bay and we don't give a fuck about what people think. We are the franchise who doesn't care. We don't even care what our own fans think. Okay? That's how we operate. We don't care. We don't care about your feelings. We don't care about what the media says about us. We operate, we beat at our own drum and we operate the way we operate and it's no fucks given in that Green Bay organization. And I love that because that's how I somewhat live my life too. So it is what it is, bro. And for those fans who don't like it, hey, that's cool. If you don't, you do. But we'll see Philly November 10th, and they can eat a fat dick in Green Bay. How about that?
No, definitely. I'm not so angry at the Philadelphia because what I like that they did, like an hour prior to us starting the show, the owner called out the commissioner and the executive about the shit because he saw past the horse shit.
Right.
He knew Green Bay wasn't responsible for it. They were just the fall guys for it. And so I respect even though, but it's still fuck Philly though. But
always.
But yeah, anyway, getting off into it, man. I'm glad that it didn't get banned because I now know that the pressure is going to be on Green Bay now to try and stop it, and I'm confident that the team is going to do it. They might not do it this year, maybe they will do it this year, but I know there's going to be a way where they're going to be able to work around the obstacle and find a way to persevere. You got to take L's sometime in certain ways in order to win. That's how I live my life. I live it the same way, not giving a fuck, but I'm a strong believer. I was telling JB last night, like after the podcast, I was, talking about getting rejected by girls and stuff. Like I said, you got to play a game, you got to fucking take an L. And I'm a firm believer in it. If it take me to lose 100 times, I'll do it. But I know I'm going to win that shit. So
right.
That's how it is for me, man. Green Bay, I think they got, they'll be okay with that. When they play Philadelphia, there's going to be a little bit more pressure on them, especially, if they attempt that. But I think, we'll be all right. We face stronger opponents before. And tush push ain't even nobody in the Green Bay organization wanted to be associated with it whatsoever besides Mark Murphy, I think. I don't even think Matt LaFleur, he had talked about how he was just like split on it. He didn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with me, we was the last people to get beat by it. Really, you know what I'm saying? Not last people to get beat by it, but since we got beat by it in the playoffs, it looks bad on us because you know what I'm saying. It seems like we crying about it because we lost to it. You know what I'm saying? But then again, we did the love shove. It's like the same thing. So it's like, why are you trying to ban something when you did it? You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
we got to go out, like you said, Drex. We got pressure on us, man. We got beat by the tush push. You know what I mean? So we got to go out there and stop it. So that's why people, you know what I'm saying we soft because we got beat by it when it mattered the most. And to me, I think it was it's a soft move to me still. You know what I'm saying? Complain about it, go out there and stop it, man. Just don't cry about it, trying to get it banned. Just go out there and stop it. My boy Brian said, I'm surrounded at work by NFC North fans. It's pretty cool. I'm used to the NFC East animosity. I think y'all hate each other just like our division. Dalton says, I just thought there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a lot of defenses need to do their jobs. Exactly. We just got to
Right.
stop it. Don't get it banned. Just stop it, man. So, what else we got out there, man? All right, the schedule, man. What y'all looking forward to? Some of the games that y'all looking forward to. Games y'all want to see the most. Shop, you go into a couple of games, man. So we can just talk about the schedule and stuff like that.
Man, week one. I'll be in Green Bay week one against the Detroit Lions. That game is gonna be amazing. And just off the gate, we play Detroit. They are the divisional champs the last 2 years. So off the rip, we're gonna see what type of team we have going into this year. And then we play Jaden Daniels the week after on a short week on a Thursday night. So I'm looking forward to week one. I'll be in Dallas week four for the Cowboys game as well in Dallas. So Packers. So I'm excited. I'm excited, man. This is a big year for Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur. This is year 3 as a starter in that system. So I'm excited to see what kind of team we have around Jordan Love and what does Jordan Love do in his third year. Does he elevate? Does he stay the same or does he regress? I think he's going to elevate. And he's going to be healthy, which is amazing. So I think he elevates the team around him and we make a deep run, but we'll see. I'm excited for the schedule and just the season in general.
Hold on, Drex. Brian said Chris Jones' neck injury in the Super Bowl. I thought that might end the tush push play. Dalton says, I mean, it's not fair. They wanted to get rid of tush push, but I won't get rid of any rotating quarterback. Won't get rid of rotating quarterbacks like Saints always does. The fake quarterback Taysom Hill BS. Wear your cowboy boots when you come to Texas, bro. Cheese head and cowboy boots. Let's go. Yeah, Brian, you might have to
Yeah.
meet Brian out there. Brian, you in Dallas? You in Dallas,
Yeah, I think
man?
he in Dallas. I think Brian is in Dallas.
I know Creole's in
That's
Dallas. I don't know if Brian in
that's
Dallas.
my birthday weekend, so it's gonna be lit.
It is. So you might have to see what's up with Creo. What up, Drex?
But
What you
man,
looking forward to?
I'm definitely looking forward to that Lions game in the beginning and the Redskins game. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't expect both of those games to be so soon, but I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. I gotta get a hotel first out in Chicago, Bear County, because I got a concert I'm going to. But hopefully after that, if I gotta get my employee bonus and my raise, I'm gonna probably go ahead and buy them Detroit tickets, or probably go and to that Washington game. Either one, because man, they ain't playing in Lambeau this year for Thanksgiving game, and we got to face the Lions again out at Fort. So yeah, that sucks, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe next season I can go back out there again for my birthday. I ain't tripping. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I do want to see it. What game I'm really excited for too. After sometime in December is that Ravens game. They come into Lambeau, so I want to see them.
Yeah,
I won't
it's
be
gonna
too
be
mad
cold.
at it. Go ahead.
Now I'm saying it's gonna be cold. That game gonna be cold.
Yeah, but that's a team I really want to see Jordan go against. I know we went against them last year in the preseason and we beat them, but that's kind of a team I'd be rooting for, like on the low as of now. Like if we are eliminated from the playoffs, no cap. But I just
Yeah,
feel
I
like,
like Lamar.
hmm so yeah, I kind of want to see how we hold our own against them because they got them Florida boys up in there.
Yeah. The boy Brian said he 90 minutes from the border. He can
Oh yeah,
almost see the walls. He closer to Mexico than
Mexico,
Dallas.
then Dallas.
But
Yeah,
I was talking to Rashad earlier today, man. I didn't realize how uh, we don't play Chicago until December. You know what I'm saying? We play them twice in December. So,
Right.
and I was looking forward to play
Almost two
them.
consecutive games.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was looking forward to talking trash to Ian earlier in the season. I'm gonna still talk trash no matter what off season to Bears fans, but we definitely got some more NFC North fans coming on to
Hmm.
talk crazy too though. But I really want to see I'm trying to go to the Carolina game. He
We
said
gonna
he's
be on. We gonna be
looking
on
for
their ass. We
oh
gonna be
yeah,
on
we
their
got to man. Cause I think
ass.
last time we
That's
played them, we barely beat them, didn't we?
well,
yeah,
no, they
yeah.
yeah.
Last time
Yeah,
we
Bryce.
played them in Green Bay, I was there actually for that game. Last time we played them in Green
Our
Bay,
boy lit us up. I was
yeah,
about to be like,
we
man.
barely beat them.
That was
Yeah.
his best game as a rookie, I think. He
Yeah,
said, "I'm looking forward to the
Hey,
Packers
look.
and Redskins game, Packers Eagles game, and Packers Ravens game. I think Love and Jacobs will have a great season."
Oh yeah, we will. Nah, I that when like Rashad said best on Jason Woody. Don't well, not Jason Woody, but fucking ESPN Milwaukee on Jason Woody's lame ass comment. He has said like
yeah.
usually that's when we start balling in November, late October, and November and December. That's when we start kid dominating motherfuckers. So I agree with that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, they put out that lame comment as far as like, oh, the Packers have to win 10 plus games this year. And I had commented under like we won 10 plus games last year and y'all crucified us and made it seem like we won 7 and missed the playoffs. So I
Yeah,
mean, y'all
and
gonna
still made it. Yeah,
exactly. Y'all gonna find something to cry about even if we win 10, 12, 13 games anyway. It's gonna be like, well, they're not that good. Okay, well,
right.
so it is what it is. You can't win for losing with that group at ESPN Milwaukee. So
Yeah.
like I just laugh at them, bro. Like most of their takes are absolute dog ass. But
They have to do that. Yeah, just like all ESPN, they need some shit to talk.
right.
all right, man. So y'all know we got a. Well, I've been calling them a couple crybabies, man. We got Jair, Jaden Reed, and Jenkins, man. I ain't calling Jenkins a crybaby, but it's like, man, y'all got to tighten up, man. To me, Jair just got to buy in and get in line, and you know what I'm saying, play for us, stay healthy, or get on. You know what I'm saying, Reed, man. Everybody's position gets drafted. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't need reassurance that you're gonna be a big part of the team, man. Like your place should stand for itself. But other than that jet sweep, you still nice. You know what I mean? Like, and then Jenkins, man. Like, I understand you want your money, but man, come on, man. Like all this holding out and crying to me. Packers got to get it together, man. So do you, especially Jair, man. Jair is like the main guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, get it together,
Mhm.
buy in, and so y'all got anything on these three or anybody else that you feel like need to get in line?
All of them. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I hmm
you go ahead. You cook first, bro.
No, I agree. Especially Jair, bro. Jair is like the top of the top. He needs to get his shit together. Are you gonna play? Are you gonna whine? Are you gonna sit out? Are you gonna stay healthy a full season? Because a full season of health of Jair being healthy is a legit cornerback. You know what I'm saying? A legit stopper at that position. So like I just hope he buys in and get it together. Reed, bro, you can't
chill.
cry because you were tops in the league in drops, dude. Last year, you were one of the top receivers that led the league in drops as well. So that contribute to that. So and Jenkins, as far as Jenkins go, my thing with him is I understand his position because he wants more money and he wants more years on his contract because he's switching from guard to center. That's a big switch. You know what I'm saying? He's basically the quarterback of the offense. You know what I'm saying? He's that second quarterback of the offense with Jordan Love being there. So that's a lot of responsibility. So he needs to be compensated for that. So I understand his position. He needs to stay out the strip club and fighting and shit. That's what he definitely needs to do. Because that shit is goofy. But other than that, you know, I think he'll be in the fold soon. But and he'll be all right.
All right, let me get some of these comments, man. Y'all see him? You said Jair name and tons of trade rumors. Dalton says Watson. It's more Watson's dad than anything that needs to be
Yeah.
quiet.
His dad gonna fuck him up, fuck up his career. I understand he's being supportive, but nigga, you doing too much.
Right, facts.
Super Bowl year bucket. I hope you're right. Jake also said Rashad's shoulders looking nice, man.
Oh, there you go. Appreciate you,
Jair
Jake. Crazy.
together, definitely. Jake Ryan, I see you drinking today. Last time I checked, you said the same thing last year. We bet. Shy voice, soothing as hell, man. Come
on. Jake's stupid.
Drex, you got any on the Jair Reed or Jenkins or Watson or whoever?
I don't know. I mean, this is just all opinion. I mean, I don't understand the politics in it all. This is just so what I'm going by. I'm just going by how I fucking feel. If I was in Jair's shoes, I would be doing my best to stay everything I could to stay on that fucking team.
Man,
I would have been showing up to everything, making sure everything's good. The good, beautiful thing about our schedule is that Jair, in the beginning, he's going to have no choice but to face our rivals because this whole season he did not face any of our NFC North rivals. Right. So the pressure is on him for real, motherfucker. I would be in there like training everything I can to make sure I can stop Detroit from scoring touchdowns and all kinds of shit. Stopping the wide receivers, everything. So the way it looks, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. It looked like somebody's going to lose their money, and the way it looked like it's going to be him because Green Bay, the way they do business, we are going to wait. They're going to wait for his fucking contract to expire. That's just how it is. That's how they're going to play it. They're not going to just up and trade him unless they get something, in return, a good quality player, which I doubt they will. That's just my personal opinion on it. So he's not going nowhere. You need to just get where you need to go and just say, like, look, I'm ready for this season. I'm ready to do the best I can. Hopefully I don't get fucked up, like, after a few games or so. But I'm there. Jaden Reed, one of my favorite players, one of my favorite wide receivers, man. I got his jersey. I love the guy. He came in clutch in a lot of games, especially in NFC North rival games. Second to last season, the last game against the Vikings, he was balling his ass off, catching them balls. I love me some Jaden Reed, but man, I get the, like I said, I get it too. He was asking because I'm not saying he was intimidated by Matthew Golden, but you got to look at it too. He wasn't a first round pick, was he?
No,
second
round.
So yeah, that kind of explains why he's not getting a big payout. Him or Dontavian Wicks ain't getting a big payout. Tucker Craft neither.
And they dropping the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Not catching, especially Dontavian Wicks. As much as I wanted to put it all on him because it was highlighted the most, it was really Reed, and Reed was my boy.
Yeah, Jake's
making self-inflicted dumb decisions. So hopefully, they get it together. It's going to be some competition in that wide receiver room, but hey, I think it'll be worth it. As far as I go with Elton Jenkins, he played center before he came over to the Packers in college, right?
Yeah, he did.
So, that's another thing with money too, man. I mean, I just would have looked at it like this. I would have talked to Good or whomever my agent and said, like, look, can we negotiate something? I understand I'm coming up. I understand. Man. Huh?
Let's keep it in-house.
Yeah, I understand what's going on. Y'all, the policy on it is that when we turn 30 or something, same thing that happened with Devontae Adams when he turned 30. That's when they wasn't trying to pay him no more. And, said, hey, the best thing you can do to get your payout is to go somewhere else. I get that, but I would have been like, if I know I'm coming in, I will professionally wait. And that's just me, how I think of things. I will professionally wait until my contract is up. Then I'll start doing that shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be negotiating right away.
Jake said, Jair Reed, Favre, dick pics don't matter. Packers 12-5 with the ring. Hey, I'm hoping you're right, man. I'm hoping you're right.
Me too. I'm hoping he's right too.
I saw this. We touched on it a little bit. Let me take this off. What y'all think about this, man? This coming season, put up or shut up for Jordan Love? What you think about, man?
Put up.
Put up or shut up, huh? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
time to put up. What my thing is, he's been putting up. You know what I mean? Like the first season, first year starting, you know what I'm saying, he did his thing. Second year, he was battling injuries and stuff like that, but still, you know what I'm saying, was good enough. You see the numbers, you know what I'm saying, he still was good enough to get to. He won more games, plus he got to the playoffs still though. You know what I'm saying, like. He's been, if you really look at him play talent wise and all that, he's really been putting up. It's just, hey, when your receivers ain't really catching the ball, doing what they need to do because he can't catch the ball for them. But at the same time, man, you got to start the game a little bit faster. I think that goes with LaFleur too, though. So I think it
Yeah.
goes hand in hand. But the quarterback get all the pressure and they get all the praise too. So to me, Jordan
Mhm.
Love been doing what he's been doing. He's been putting up enough numbers to get to the playoffs, but his supporting cast around him. You know what I mean? His weapons dropping the
Mhm.
ball, his coaches. I don't know what Matt LaFleur not doing what he need to do at the beginning of the games to get his team
Yeah.
into it, so we won't have to always come back at the end, especially against the NFC North rivals and just the NFC top teams. Period. You know what I mean? Like we got to start faster. So to me, Jordan Love, he puts up, but year three, he definitely has to continue to either he can't.
Elevate.
Yeah, he gotta continue to do that, man, because you're the quarterback, you're the leader of this team. So
Mhm.
yeah, man,
I
like you
agree.
can't fall back. So you go ahead,
Um,
shotty dotty.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. He has to elevate this year. Him and Matt, they have to elevate this year. And bro, people ask me the expectations. Obviously, expectations is always Super Bowl, but we got to win the North again this year. We
yeah.
got to take back that division finally, win that division again, and hopefully have a playoff home game and go from there. But we have to take back the North, and it starts week 1 of the season with the Lions, and to me it'll just bring so much joy if we can start off 1-0 in that building in Green Bay, because that game is gonna feel like a playoff game. It's gonna be week 1. Everybody is gonna be hyped for the start of the season, and you open the start of the season with a bang with the divisional rival Detroit Lions. So that's a statement game. He needs to come out there and sling that thing and do his thing, bro. So which I think he will. So this is a big year for Jordan Love, and I think he elevates, man. I think he elevates this year in that top 6, top 5 conversation.
Go ahead, Drex.
For me, yeah, this is definitely a put up year. Put up or should to shut up because I think like I said, he I think last year because of the injuries he faced and the adversity that he was under, I think that helped made him a lot more resilient coming into this season.
I
So
agree.
even though like I kind of hate our schedule, like I think in the beginning is grueling. Like I think later on this is something that he needs. Like this is really something that he needs to face for Matt LaFleur too. My issue with Matt LaFleur last season is that he did a lot of crappy play calling, especially when it came to our rival teams, especially some of them especially the Bears games. I'm just like, what the fuck? Rich Biscaccia too, but whole nother topic. But yeah, nah. Jordan is going to definitely unlock his true potential. I hate to say like how when Krillin and Gohan went to Namek and and the elder Namekian had gave them that power. Like I think
Hmm.
his potential got unlocked. So I think he's ready to go. I think he's really ready to do this. Especially Josh Jacobs. I think Josh Jacobs is obviously taking over as the locker room leader now that Aaron Jones is gone. So both him and Tucker Craft, they're serious. They own business, stand on business up in there. So yeah, that's what Jordan needs, and I think Jordan is under a lot of pressure too to be the top leader in the locker room. So that I'm pretty sure that's what's going on right now, and I think that's what the Packers are ready for. This is what they got to go through. Same thing what happened with Brett. When we was getting whooped by the fucking Cowboys in the playoffs all the time. So.
Hmm.
All right, I saw this in the Packer group. I forgot what Packer group I'm in. So, and they want to say, are the Packers legit contenders, man? Like overall, is this team fit to go to the Super Bowl, or you know what I'm saying? Do you think they're legit Super Bowl contenders?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we, yeah, I agree, and I think they are. And we, like I said, we gonna find out week one in the next couple, in those couple games starting the season. We gonna find out, bro, because they got a hell of a schedule, and some teams are gonna rise to the crop. Some teams are gonna start off hot in September and October and fade in November, December when you really need them. So my biggest thing is I just hope we play our best ball when it matters the most. And like I said, to me, that's late November going into December and January. You want to be playing your best ball. But we're gonna find out, are they legit contenders in the first couple weeks playing these games, man? And I'm excited. But yes, I agree with everybody. I think they are legit contenders, Super Bowl contenders.
Shoot. I hope we are. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say yes until I see us play, because I really hope we are. I hope Jake Wright, when he say that we going to be 12-5 and going to the Super Bowl. I just need to see it on the field, man. I got to see these dudes catch the ball again. Like, we
Right.
got the talent, you know what I mean? Just we got to do it.
Yep.
So, like, that's my thing. Like, do I think we are? Yeah. But I just really want to see these dudes catch the ball, just be clicking. You know what I mean? It's like it's always something with the
Mhm.
Packers, man. It's always, man, either the defense can't get it together and the offense is clicking, or it's vice versa, man. It's like, man, I just want to see this team really get it together against the contenders, you know what I'm saying? Like Philly, like Detroit. Even though I'm with Dalton, I think Detroit take a step. I think Detroit and Vikings take a step back, and Chicago probably gets a little bit better.
I'm
But
not taking. No, go ahead.
I just want to, you know what I'm saying, just to see us beat these teams, like Shy said, get the NFC North back, and just, man, even if we fight for the wild card, just get in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to win enough games to get into the playoffs and then go undefeated then. So we really need to show that we are a contender against the contending teams, which we didn't do at all last year. That's why I'm like holding off saying we a legit contender, because we have to beat those teams. Until we beat them teams, I'll be a little bit more comfortable saying that we legit, man. But what was
Right.
you gonna say, Drex?
I'm not taking none of the NFC North teams lightly. I know Dan Campbell is gonna do
No,
some dumb shit, but I don't think they're gonna take a step back. A lot of pressures on them because Ben Johnson is gone and Aaron is gone. So I know for real, like Detroit is probably like in their head, like they pull doing the method where they throwing two grenades in the ground saying, we not dying alone to the whole North. We're like, if we all gonna die with us, kind of method. And how I feel like that, what I mean by that is like they gonna do everything they can in their power to make sure that they're not getting lit up. So it's
yeah,
not gonna be easy taking them down, but what I'm saying is that they not gonna just be easy like that.
No,
no.
they
That's
not
what I'm
gonna roll
saying.
up.
To me, they're gonna take a step back because they lost. Like Rashad was saying before, again, a
Uh-huh.
couple weeks ago, saying that they lost a lot of their staff too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the
Yep.
quarterback. I mean, it's not just the
Yep.
coaches; it's the
They lost.
staff.
Yep.
So that's why I
Hmm.
think they're going to take a step back. They're not going to be as, you know what I'm saying? But they got so much talent, so they going to be good. But coaching matters, you know what I'm saying, a lot.
Facts.
Dan Campbell's not
And
gonna be. He's not gonna gamble. I don't
no,
think
No.
so.
you got to, you know what I'm
He,
saying?
he's
We
not.
have
He's
to
not
wait to
going to
see.
be gambling like he was the last two seasons.
Yeah,
Probably.
he's not even all that really a good coach like that. He's just a good rah rah type guy. You know what I
Right.
mean? He had a good staff though. He had a great staff.
Yeah. I mean, you lose half your staff on offense and defense. It's crazy. I'm sorry. You losing both coordinators.
Me too, Dalton.
Great. Yeah, it to me it's a lot. It's a lot to overcome. I still think they're going to be good until we knock them off. They are the kings of the north, and I understand that. So, that's great. You want to hang your hat on that. You want to hang division banners. That's great. We don't hang division banners in Green Bay. That's not what we do. So, for us, I mean, that's just real.
For real.
So, we don't hang division banners in Green Bay. So again, I just want us to take back the North, win the division, and get a home playoff game in Green Bay again. We need that this year, and I expect us to do that. So I don't know if we're gonna win the Super Bowl. I don't know. I'm not saying all of that, but I will say we need to take back the North, win the North, and Get a home playoff game in Green Bay again, man. It's different when the playoffs are at home at Lambeau.
Yeah, for sure. Dalton said, let's not forget Aiden Hutchinson is coming off an injury. Yeah, he's coming off a big injury, so we're gonna see how he bounced back from there because he's a big part of that
Right.
defense and that team. Period. So,
Right.
Ron
and
Gary
another,
on his ass be stepping up too, nigga.
yeah. So
Mhm.
I just gotta like he's a big piece of that defense. Um, and the Vikings, you know what I'm saying, the quarterback situation. We thought okay, you know what I'm saying? Darnold came out and they overachieved last year, but I definitely don't think JJ McCarthy is going to come out and just light it up, even with the weapons that he has. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never really watched him in college. I'm pretty sure he does have talent because where they picked him at, but I just don't think he's just going to come in right away. Darnold already played football. I mean, pro at the pro level before. McCarthy hasn't, so I just don't think they're gonna pick up where they left off. Well, I think they are gonna pick up where they left off because it was coming down to earth. So I think they're gonna be right where they left off and probably get worse. But I think they still gonna be. I think the Bears is gonna be better than the Vikings. But we'll see because the Bears will win 4 games straight like they did last season and then just fall off. So yeah, he said Lions fans being so annoying, cocky, acting like they won a Super Bowl. They did. They beat us twice. You know what I'm saying? That's their Super Bowl. Beating us.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Bears they beat us. That's
They
their
went
Super
out.
Bowl.
They
You
went
know
out
what I
where
mean?
and the Lions went out worse than we did last season, and the
Oh my.
Vikings went out worse than we did. Hell, at least we went out
Exactly.
to the Super Bowl winner.
All right,
Team
Mhm.
that
so
won
I
the
got
Super Bowl. None of them won. Got
all right. I got a little song for y'all to choose from. All right, well, who y'all would you rather have? Would you rather bring back Prime Clay Matthews or bring back Prime Jordy for one season?
Give me Prime Clay.
Prime
Give me
Clay.
Prime Clay,
Yeah,
man. Prime
there's
Clay was different.
yeah,
yeah, they both my boys though. That's but Clay, I gotta roll with Clay too,
Clay,
man.
Clay too. Yep.
Yeah, I gotta roll with my
I
man
was
Clay.
I was heartbroken when we lost him for Darius Smith and Preston.
Yeah, give me
Yeah,
Prime Clay. Prime Clay was different, bro. Fuck.
our boy
He
Andrew
was especially his
was
rookie
tripping.
season. That
Oh
motherfucker.
man. His rookie year was crazy.
Yeah, he just
So
you know what I'm saying. He just came in just wreaking havoc, man. Like
give me
that
Prime Clay.
boy. Yeah, Dalton said Clay too, man. Like man, you can't say enough about Clay, man. Jordy is my guy too. Like,
Yeah.
but just out of these two, man, you got to go with Clay.
I
But
love
Yeah.
Jordy, but Clay
And
Matthews, man.
especially when he was with BJ Raji. Yeah. Shit.
Mm.
yeah, I saw that clip the other day, man. I should have played it where BJ Raji, you know what I'm saying, against the Bears.
Mhm.
Clay Matthews should have won defensive rookie of the year. I wouldn't be mad at it, man.
Mhm.
What else did they say about us that I pulled? They say the Packers are favored to win 13 of their 17 regular season games this upcoming season. Um, yeah, I hope we do. But
I hope so too.
Hmm.
the way, because I don't know if that's who we play at home. We don't play Dallas at home, huh?
Mm-mm.
That's in
That's
Dallas.
it. That's in Dallas.
Well,
That's basically a home game. So
yeah, because if we don't, man, Czar gonna be talking
oh
crazy.
man, he gonna be talking crazy. But we'll see. Like I said, I think it's gonna be a great. I think it's gonna be a legit year, man. I'm excited for year 3 for Jordan Love and Matt Lafleur, and I
Yeah,
think and I'm excited for Jeff Halfley and his defense to take another step because say what you want, that defense was balling last year, and if Quay can stay healthy with what we got coming in, I think we're gonna be all right, bro. I think we're gonna be all right on both sides of the ball. So nobody's checking for us, which I love.
Exactly.
Uh, everybody's checking for the Lions, the Bears now, of course, every offseason. Even more this offseason. So everybody's checking for the other teams. Everybody's just kind of throwing the Packers to the wayside, and I love that. I really, really like that. So let you know, let everybody talk, because after week 1 they're gonna be talking about us, how good we are. and how good we're gonna be this year. So it is what it is.
Yeah, Dalton Wright, man. We do own the Cowboys, so hopefully, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, we ready to knock
this
their ass
year.
up. They shouldn't be a
Yeah.
problem,
Yeah.
especially
So,
with the coach they
but
have.
I think we definitely could win at least 13 games if, you know what I mean, like we start fast. You know what I mean? Like we have to start faster. I think that was our biggest problem was not starting fast, man. Against the contending teams. Like we lit up those garbage teams, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just no contest because that's what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, you guys always like that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to smash the weaker teams, but we got to come out better because we could contend with them even with the slow starts we was doing. We still was hanging with them, but those slow starts always messed us up, always bit us in the end. So I
Yeah,
think that's what Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love, man, they got to be on the same page. And then again, the receivers got to do their thing. I think what's his name? Jacobs was the most consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like everything runs through Jacobs too. Like this is Jordan Love's team, but that run game is a big part. And I think we still got to get Tucker Craft a lot more,
yeah.
a lot more involved in these this year.
I think
So,
the slight problem is that Matt LaFleur didn't really trust. He didn't put a lot of trust in Jordan this season. I don't. That's what I feel personally because I think Jordan was.
yes,
I think
sir.
it was said somewhere that Jordan wasn't trying to. Like Jordan was trying to not negotiate, but trying to offer ideas, for plays and stuff, and Matt wasn't having it. Same with Malik when Malik took over. So
Yeah, yeah, I know too. If we lose against Philly, then it's gonna be on our heads talking about Malik is the better quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Got to hear all that garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we
Yeah,
all
and
know
we
Malik.
and if we
Malik
beat
was
them, I'm gonna be on Dennis' head the rest of the year. So just saying, if we beat Philly, Dennis is not gonna hear the last of it.
mhm, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah,
yeah. Man.
everybody
So
always hyping up. Nobody was on Philly last year when they got eliminated by the Buccaneers. So whatever.
right.
Right.
So it's crazy because you know what I'm saying. On stay tuned. We got a Philadelphia fan, we got a Dallas fan, and we got but Dallas and two Philly fans, and we close to June. He don't be on the show though, but he be watching the show. He's a because he was talking trash when we lost to the Giants a couple years ago
I'm
with that
tired of
little
us.
buck back. So we better not lose to them, man, because you know
Yeah,
that Giant fans came out of nowhere saying that they own us. What's the little Italian dude they had? I forgot. We
Uh,
had no business losing to them anyway. So
we shouldn't have
uh,
lost to them in fucking London, and we shouldn't have lost to them the other time. But that was Joe Barry.
yep,
yeah, that
terrible.
man, yeah. I forgot their little second string quarterback, man, because we was on a roll, I think, that year too. And
Yeah,
then yeah, man, come on, man.
lost.
Chuck was crazy. But
Joe
Joe Barry is
Barry.
he's up out of here.
Yeah, is he
Uh,
still in Miami?
I think so. He
yeah,
might be.
linebacker
He's
coach.
terrible. He's terrible.
Yeah, you saw what we did to Miami, so
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was at that game. That was my favorite game. That one in the Seahawks game.
yeah.
yeah.
Joe Barry's awful.
Uh, so I'm happy with Halfley. So second year, like Shah said, man, my boy my boy Adrian Cooper, and then if Quay can stay healthy, that should be a nice little thing. We
Hmm.
Jair, that's still up in the air, man. So that's the only thing that oh yeah, let me show y'all. What do y'all think about? Y'all think this is good enough right now? I guess this is just the cornerbacks. Um because as I
Yeah,
say, Jair, Nixon, Hobbs, Valentine, Micah Robinson, I guess, and then Jonathan Baldwin. I don't know who that is. I guess we draft them.
We
Well,
signed him. I don't
we
think we.
signed them. What about what's his name? King. Don't we have somebody
King.
named
You
King?
got
Oh,
Second
yeah,
King.
round.
Yep. You got Kalen King.
Yeah,
He's
Kalen King.
legit. So I mean, you got a lot of you got. I think the debt with Jair, you know, barring that he's healthy and he's bought in. Yeah, this is a legit cornerback room. But again, this dude got to stay healthy. So I don't know. We'll see. And he has to buy in. But I like our room as it
yeah.
looks right now. So yeah,
Valentine's still my favorite. You know what I'm saying? He's not the
yeah.
best, but he's still my favorite. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then we got Williams and Bullard and what's the dude name? what's the Xavier? What's our safety
McKinney.
name? McKinney. You know what I'm saying? We still got them on the back end. I don't know how they're gonna play Bullard. I don't know if they're gonna put him in the slot or they gonna just have him roaming around like a little hybrid thing. But Bullard gonna be out there, you know what I'm saying, slapping people across the middle. So but yeah, I like our cornerbacks, man. Like I said, Valentine, I just like the way he talked trash, you know what I'm saying? And he played though, you know what I'm saying? He played hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, McKinney is definitely a beast. I want to see how they put in Hobbs though. You know what I mean? Because Hobbs is definitely a hitter. He's physical, you know what I mean, but he just had a lot of penalties holding and stuff like
Injuries.
that,
Yeah.
injuries too. So if he could stay healthy, man, we and Jair stay healthy and buys in. That's the only thing, man. Like he makes us better. Like we still make the playoffs without him, but he makes us that much better. Like you really don't got to worry about his man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just he just he's a difference maker. He's one of the difference makers. Like we don't have that many difference makers or playmakers. We have good players, but as far as like playmakers, Jair is definitely a playmaker. Adrian Cooper is a playmaker. McKinney's a playmaker. At times, before last season, Gary and Clark. You know what I mean? Like we have some people that could really get after you on a defensive side, though. But last season, it, uh, it didn't show as much, but hopefully this season it does, man. See what y'all think about the trade again with Hendrickson. Y'all think we should do it?
I mean, I don't know if we're in those conversations right now, but
It says
um,
last week. I mean, yesterday or 2 days ago, it says something that I read something that we back in it because Hendrickson. I don't even know if he want to be there no more.
yeah, he doesn't. They need to trade him. Like the Bengals, they screwed up when they didn't re-sign him in the beginning of the season, last off season. They need to trade him. He needs to go. And I don't think and he's even said it, it's personal now. So if it's gotten personal, the reality is, dude, you're gonna have to get traded. So I don't know what they're gonna offer. I don't know if Gudikins is really gonna offer the house for that old of a veteran, even though he's super ultra productive. But I don't know, man. Hendrickson is that's a weird situation over there in Cincy. They are doing stupid business over there in Cincinnati. So
Right?
um
They Ricky's not even signing contracts over there.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
I know. They're doing that whoever's the GM, the owner, they are idiots over there. They are so stupid.
I mean, the way I'm looking at it, I'm not trying to hold on to the past. When we got Reggie White, we drafted him, and when he was 31, he's only 30. I mean, but times have changed too. So I mean,
Right.
I see the Packers probably getting him maybe for a 2-3 year contract. Can they do a 2 or 3 year with him or
I mean, possibly, but also I know Gudikins, they can. I would love to trade for Hendrickson, but I just know they want their return on investment for Van Ness, and they're expecting Van Ness to have a big year this year. So, and I know people are down on Van Ness, and that's cool. And to each his own. The kid has the talent, obviously, but
yeah
they're expecting a big year out of this kid. So we'll see if he takes the next step. Because I'm gonna tell you this, bro. If he takes the next step, our front seven is crazy good.
yeah
It's gonna be crazy good if he takes the next step. So again, and if you add Hendrickson to that, that is nuts. That is insane. So I don't know what's gonna happen. But all I'm saying is no matter if we get Hendrickson or not, if Van Ness takes another step, if he takes that step we've been waiting on for him to take, our front seven is legit contenders to win a Super Bowl. That defense will be legit contenders to win it.
Yeah, I think Ron said it's the Packers, Atlanta, Washington, Chicago. That's part of the talks. And Dalton
Oh,
says,
okay.
will we keep Gary? Yeah, like if we had to trade anybody, I think it would probably be Van Ness. Trade him and the pick.
Right.
I don't think they keep. I don't think they're gonna give Gary away, man. Like that's
Yeah.
Nah, hell no.
like if we had to give a young player away, like it would probably
It'd
be
probably
Van
be
Ness.
Van Ness. Yeah,
You know
it'll
what I'm
probably
saying?
will
And a
be Van
pick or
Ness.
something like a mid like a fourth
Right,
round pick or something like that.
right.
I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, out of
And you
Gary
know
and Van
what?
Ness.
If we traded Van Ness and it ends up being Van Ness that's traded with another pick, I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. That to me that'd be Gutekunst saying, you know what? I screwed this up. It's okay. No GM bats 1,000. Like we know that, right?
Right,
So
right.
so he's had his he's taken his L's as a general manager, and he's had his wins as well. So if he were to trade for Hendrickson and trade Van Ness, oh, I'm loving that. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
loving that.
me too.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
taking it because, like Drake said, like I've said it before too. When we make a splash on the defensive side, like we did with Reggie, like we did with what's his name, the cornerback Woodson.
Mhm.
And then we almost did it with Peppers. You know what I'm saying? We almost got to
Right.
the Super Bowl with Peppers. But when
With
we make a
Pat, we
big
should
big
have got to the
splash,
Super Bowl with Pat. We
exactly.
should have. Like,
I don't even try to
don't
yeah.
even revisit that Seattle. Oh God, I
So
don't
we,
want
you know what I'm saying, when we make a big splash on the defensive side, dude, we either get there and win it, or we right there. You know what I'm saying, knocking at the
to.
door. So record wise, like our track record, like we repeat history good. You know what I'm saying, like bad way and good way. You know what I'm saying, with the quarterback situations, like I would love for that to happen. So is it going to happen? Nah, I don't even know if since he got a lot of leverage now, that since the way Hendrickson is talking, you know what I mean,
Right,
and the rookies, it's looking bad, man. Like
right. It takes two. It takes two to tango. People got to understand when you talking these when you're in these negotiations, the player has to want to come there as well. He has to agree to the trade. He has to agree to go to that certain city. So you got Atlanta, Chicago. They said Green Bay, and who else?
Washington,
And Washington. So like those 4 or 5 teams are trying to vie for Hendrickson's services and trade, and it's gonna go to the highest bidder, but it's also gonna possibly go to a team they think can get a high pick that probably won't be as good. So as well. But within those 5 teams or so, you looking at a team Chicago that probably won't be as advertised like they usually are every offseason. They all this hype, and then they
right?
falter in the
That's
regular
always
season. So they
always.
might get they probably will take a Chicago's pick. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably won't think they're going to be that good.
That's
That's
how
what
they
happened
got
with
yeah,
Claypool. That's how they got Claypool.
and
You
what's the name, Khalil Mack too.
and Mac. Exactly. That's how they got Khalil Mack. And we end up being terrible that year. You know what I'm saying? So like it is what it is. It's a gamble regardless. I would love Hendrickson. He changes our entire front seven. You get him. But again, dude, it takes two to tango. Hendrickson has to agree to it. The Bengals have to agree to it, obviously, and both parties have to try to work something out that benefits them and the other party as well. So we'll see. We'll see. It's fun to talk about. We'll see what ends up happening in the next coming weeks or coming month.
And you said Mike McCarthy was fired that year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in 2018. Yeah, he sure was.
yeah. I don't know
We,
how
we
much money he won, Dalton. I know he wants. You know what I'm saying, like, I don't think he's trying to break the bank, but he led the league in sacks, so he definitely
yeah,
wants some type of compensation for his
station, and he
production.
deserves it. He
Yeah.
deserves it.
Do you think he'll do it if he does get traded? What you mean? But oh, do good. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, coming over here or coming to yeah. Like we
Yeah,
have
hell
pieces
yeah.
around him, you know what I'm saying? Like he did that on a garbage
They,
defense, you know what I'm saying? Like
bro, Josh, everybody and a mama knew who was the best player on that defense. They
right.
double teamed, tripled, and he still balled out.
Right.
Like, dude.
It's no other than Hubbard. Like it's really nobody on that defense that you really got a game plan for.
Nope.
Nobody you got a game plan for. You know what I'm saying? They got some probably cool players, but nobody to game plan for but Trey Henderson, and he still went off. So he coming to us with, you know what I'm saying, a younger, more talented defense with a good
Defensive
coordinator.
coordinator.
Man, come on,
A
man.
really good. I mean, Jeff Halfley got it. Jeff Halfley got a head coaching interview this past off
Exactly.
season. Like that should tell you all you need to know what the league think of this dude already. So
Exactly.
again, you come in year 2 with Halfley as your play caller on that defense. You bring a Hendrickson in. I mean, it's fun to talk about, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening.
He says, I'm worried that he'll do Hassan Reddick stunt. That's why I asked. Ron said, do you think Green Bay paid 35? I doubt we paid 35. I mean, but you have to pay, you know what I'm saying? For top talent, you have to pay for it. You know what I mean? So
I think, y'all, I think we would. I think we would.
I
think
know,
we
but
would,
I hope
and
we
we would.
I hope
And
we would.
and we would try to us though, Josh, y'all, like Drex, like we gonna finesse that contract. You
Right.
know how we operate. We gonna front load that bitch. You feel me? And then we not gonna pay. It's not gonna hit our cap like that on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So if we trade for a Hendrickson, we gonna give him like a 4 year deal with one void year, and we gonna front load that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So if he do fall off by year 2 or whatever, we can get out that damn contract and chuck up the deuces. That's how we gonna do it. That's what we always do.
Yeah, I mean, now that you say that, yeah, because I'm like, you have to pay for top talent, and he's a
Right.
top talent. So I mean, 35 sound like a lot, and I'm like, at his age, I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna do it. But if we do it like that, you know what I'm saying, like we normally do, like front loaded, and you know what I'm saying, and we get our escape the second or third year, I'm with it. You know what I mean? And if they will pay it if they think that he's like that guy, you know what I mean? Like, I think we will pay that guy because in the past we've paid, we've got that guy like Peppers,
Yeah.
Yeah, Woodson and Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Like if we go out and we get those guys, we gonna pay them, and then if they not, we'll let them go. You know what I'm saying? Like we let Reggie go, we let, you know what I'm saying, some of these guys go. Even Woodson, you know what I mean? We let them go, and I would be happy if we made a splash like that. So, but we gonna see, man. So it's not even close to being a season. I mean, it's getting there, but we still got a lot of time left to see what we're gonna do with Jair, Trey Henderson, anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything's possible. So, last thing I gotta say, because we almost had an hour. So,
Man, just go pack go, bro, and let's see what moves we make these next coming weeks. Let's see if we can see if Jair agrees to get back in the fold, and we'll see what we do with Hendrickson. We're in those conversations and see if it makes sense. And yeah, bro, excited for Jordan Love year 3, Matt LaFleur year 3, and we'll see what ends up happening.
Yeah, same there. Go Pack, go. Yeah, hopefully we persevere this season, man.
Yeah,
and handle Detroit and the rest of the NFC North, man. Put a dent in some shit, cut some shit up.
Yeah.
So,
facts.
Yeah, definitely.
all right, man. Yeah, appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, Ron, Brian, in the comments, man. We didn't see none of these bum other teams like the Lions. They didn't come yet, man.
Early. So we're early for them.
Yeah, so great show. Appreciate you, Ron, man. But yeah, man. So hopefully in a week or two we'll come back, man. Something else happen. But yeah, we definitely gonna keep it at least once a month, hopefully twice a month until the season starts, where we could do it weekly though. But I know we got a couple Bears fans that want to come on, so we probably gonna have to hook up with them and talk a little bit with them on the next one and see what they think about us. So, man, until next time, man, we out of here.
Sure.
Peace.